What a surprise.
Ah, Mahler's mark and ambush.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this?
Smells it too.
It has been a hard road.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. You know Mother dear well already.
Ryan,
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? Now there is a friend. The message went,
so why haven't you done it?
and you were supposed to be dead. Yet here you are.
I got my skin saved by this one.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? So fight.
You are a very irritating girl.
This is...
Have mercy, sister.
So old!
Seems I'm outvoted. Now, if there's more to discuss... No, And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely and...
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh.
That's my girl.
It's an orphanage, Ukta.
Well, they failed to pay tribute.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord.
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm. Meet the one who killed him. A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. I'd say you qualify. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. I wasn't surprised to learn you two had fallen in together. Bring her here. Whatever questions she has, she'll want to hear the answers directly from me. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you? You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. See, or parts of him, at least.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Aye, I considered that. But in his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, the Stone Lord's fate is sealed. Well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guild hall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of them. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed.
I assure you, he does not.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you? That would be most unusual. But then so is our visitor.
That he is. But don't worry. We can handle him.
Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass. And should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass? Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. That little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist. A little coin into the right purse. See? Now. Morrigan's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath... it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
You...
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are!
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold. And the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists. Then find out where they are nesting.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on.
You think anyone told me? Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it? Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent.
I grow tired of these false faces. I am sorry, but... I am just tired. It is some defect of the mind, I think, to stubbornly insist you are following the light. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I made the right decision, but that is his problem entire. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face. No. Come, man. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
I won't have a word.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our lady.
Oh, silly me. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping God?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect. And you will return to the guild hall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. Against the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed.
He won't stay down for long. Tell Eurylith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us. No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The Mind Flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life. Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder.
killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the dead three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why? Then you have two, and as many more as I can rip from enemy shoulders. He is... Where is he? My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings. But none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, wait! You gaze and I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing. Understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you? No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Those villains locked Boo away. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo! Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half. He says we will join with you and cleanse Baldur's Gate of evil. Together! Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but... To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
So it's that simple. Drop your weapons, bring out Nine Fingers, and this can all end peacefully. The Zentarim have been trying to crack Baldur's Gate for years, but Nine Fingers' grip has been too strong. Her guild is disorganized, undisciplined. A guild under our control can do what Nine Fingers failed to, and then remain on in the city to protect its good citizens from any future threats.
My hamster can smell your lies, villain. Foul not his little nose.
Fine. Let us talk of truth, then. Oh? I don't recall any tales of Minsk helping the likes of Nine Fingers. I'm the last to judge, big man. You were just following orders. If you don't know what's right, just let the grown-ups talk. Because I know your friend will make a smart choice.
Your leader is not wrong. The guild is a band of treacherous scoundrels, and Nine Fingers the worst among them. But the Stone Lord, Minsk, was many times worse. I have no right to judge, so it will not be Minsk who does the judging. My hamster will count to 3. Lay down your arms, Interim, and Boo will spare your lives.
Truly? I am handing you the guild, and you'd throw it all away on the word of a madman. Think about this. It defies all logic. Oh, enough. Zentarim, to arms!
Zenta down. Just you and me now, Stone Lord. So if you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long.
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say. So the Hound answers to his name again, does he? Good. I'd rather you die as Minsk, the mad Rashimar.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth.
Aye. I remember the spot. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but...
You tried to dampen Boo's eyes.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate? Heroes come and go, but the Guild has always been here protecting the city, until the Stone Lord came to break us.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends.
I can't speak for your rodent, but...
With you? Pff, Minsk has no lust for gold.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. And, Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland.
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsk and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's...
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. Boo!
Boo.
Boo! What say you, Boo?
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? All right, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
Why, you?
You have been the subject of many wrinkled brows between my hamster and I, on the one hand, but on the other hand, so we are not agreed on whether we will return here and feed you to a mimic.
I see. Well, by all means, keep me up to date. Ha! Oh,
These large numbers, they wrinkle Minsk's brow and bring a soreness to his skull. Make them smaller, please.
Oh, enough. Should I wash the feet of every beggar down by the docks too? Fine. I'll pull in some debts with other guild kingpins. I can cover maybe half of what's lost. But I need something back. Understand? And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
I would like to see if a lesson has been learned. This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. You mean the doppelgangers? You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Waklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch.
Boo agrees. You're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo?
I am your friend, Ranger.
Not even for Boo?